You are now entering the Rawrrzone.
Hey, what's up, world? It's your homegirl, Ivy, Katie, whatever you want to call me. Just talk to me nice because our Lord and Savior, Bob Marley, do not like ugly. This is Welcome to the Rawrrzone. You can catch us everywhere on our website, www.rawrzonenyc.com. Mondays, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on our YouTube. Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time live. And of course, you could catch us Wednesdays, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Booster 82.3 FM via the Live 365 app, the Village Global Network, and of course, the 150 countries that we are syndicated in, including Mexico. Pariba, pa abajo, take a shot with me in Mexico. Shout out to Booster 82.3 FM for getting us down there. Happy belated Cinco de Mayo to all my friends. But of course, you could catch us on the Evening Rush Radio Network Friday. Shout out to both radio stations, really holding down the Rawrrzone and continuing to support us. So July 26th, we back at Singer Hall, bitches. So you know what the vibe is. We here. We trying to fight the good fight. Sean Seguin gave the last year of his life up to advocate for sarcoma awareness. So we're just here now to make sure that we help with that good fight. Sarcoma is a 1 in a million type of cancer that gives everyone around the person affected such grief and heartache. There's 100 different types of subtypes of sarcoma. And we fighting cancer with music. 3 performers will be chosen for our Give Back concert this fall. You know what the deal is. If you want to perform, you want to be a vendor, hit us up at ivproductionsnyc@gmail.com or rockviewent@gmail.com. So without further ado, let me tell you a little bit about our guest for today. We got Mr. Coop Smoove in the motherfucking building, right? So he's been steadily turning heads and shaking up the scene with a sound that got that gritty Midwest flavor and a whole lot of personality. Straight out of St. Paul, Minnesota, he's been making major moves, from opening up for Finesse 2 times in Houston to locking in new music with heavyweights like Lil Flip and Young Nuck. You might know him as Derek Cooper on Facebook, but to the streets, the stage, and the studio, he's known as Coop Smoove. Whether you expect to vibe with his music or not, trust me, it grows on you and then it sticks. So let's get into one of his songs. The story, the sound, and what's next, only Coop Smoove. Welcome to the show, sir. Guys, remember, you catch a couple of songs here, but tune in on Wednesdays, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to catch that Rawrrzone mix with not only music from Coop Smoove, but some of your favorites from your favorite independents from Tri-State and the United States. So let's get this. This is a Coop Smoove Underdog on Welcome to the Rawrrzone on Puso 82.3 FM and, of course, the Evening Rush Radio Network.
Hey, V, line them up.
Smoove.
Hey, yo, Lester here, baby.
It's Coop.
You come at the king, you best not miss.
You can count me in, but you cannot count me out. I'm getting to that money, ain't no doubt. But you know what I'm about. Talking about that money, large amount. Time to get into that paper, I'm in route. Yeah, you know what I'm about. You could count me in, don't count me out. I been getting to that money, ain't no doubt. But you know what I'm about. Talking about that money, large amounts. I've been getting to that paper, I'm en route. Yeah, you know what I'm about. Yeah, I'm all about De Niro. I be stepping on these niggas on my way to the Euros. Ice cold, bitch, I feel like Sub-Zero. I ain't Captain Saberho, I ain't tryna be no hero. But I'm Jack Sparrow, dressed in all black apparel. Mr. Pistol in the party, yeah, I keep a double barrel. But on the real though, I ain't playing by no little. Type to pop up with the Roscoe, I your job, Agent Zero. Play the night shift with the tweakers and the weirdos. Like the Dungeon family, who that peeping in my window? I sent some shots, guarantee these niggas get low. Get the stretching shit like I just put up in a limo. Had to switch it up so you know it's back to flip mode. Get my grind on till my pockets feel like Lizzo. Nah, Berkeley going crazy, I'm a schizo. Never number two, but I always been the shit though. Don't think they understand, I'm the nigga with the plan. On a mission for the bands, I'm just saying, put that money in my hand. Damn, on my mind 100 bands. I'm a jug, I'm a scam, types of niggas, Uncle Sam. Now do the math, if you ain't first, you last. Ricky Bobby in this bitch, shake and bake, I'm going fast. Straight to that cash, cause you know I need that bag. I can't be no lazy nigga, can't be sitting on my ass. So go get that bag. Don't be no lazy nigga, don't be sitting on your ass. Now you could call me Flash, how I'm blowing through the bag. I'm doing what I want, y'all just doing what you can. You can count me in, but you cannot count me out. I'm getting to that money, ain't no doubt. But you know what I'm about. Talking about that money, large amounts. I'm getting to that paper, I'm en route. Yeah, you know what I'm about. You could count me in, don't count me out. I been getting to that money, ain't no doubt. But you know what I'm about. Talking about that money, large amounts. I've been getting to that paper, I'm en route. Yeah, you know what I'm about.
We back. This is Welcome to the Rawrrzone on our website, www.rawrzonenyc.com, on Puso 82.3 FM, on the Live 365 app, the Village Global Network app, and of course 150 countries, including our new home of Mexico. And of course, on the Evening Rush Radio Network, Fridays 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You had just saw that new visual from Minnesota's own Coop Smoove, Underdog. Without further ado, I'm going to bring you the man, the myth, the legend, my fellow 90s baby, my fellow 92 baby, Mr. Coop Smoove, baby.
Hey, how's it going?
My guy, how you doing today?
I'm good, how about yourself?
I'm good, my friend, I'm good. So for the masses that don't know who you are, right, because we're manifesting this to be like 20,000 people, every stadium, everywhere. Tell them who Coop Smoove is.
Man, I'm just one smooth individual that's just trying to get this music out there, real passionate about this music, you know. Just really trying to get my name out there and show the world what I'm about.
How long are you doing this music thing, hon?
Honestly, I've been doing music for a while. I really started taking it serious probably like 5 years ago. Like,
Okay.
I've been doing music probably since high school, but I really started like really being serious and start doing shows and stuff about 5 years ago.
What made you want to jump into it? Like you say, you've been doing music for a long time, but you said, "Hey, fuck it! 5 years ago, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I want for the rest of my life."
Yeah, I just seen I can do something with this. Like I made my little song "Pistol on a Party," and I feel like okay, that's a little hit, and everybody be rocking with it. Every time I do a show, like goes songs, and I just push that across the world. And I just got real motivated when I dropped that. I see I could actually do something musically with this shit. Kept going and believing in myself and started investing.
Okay. So I was talking to Katie, right? And she described your music as something you wouldn't listen to at first, but then it grows on you. What does she mean by that? Because I heard your songs, and maybe because I'm so immersed into hip hop, it already just like kind of hit on me. But I want to know what your take on it is.
I know I'm different. I kind of got my own sound, you know. I don't sound like everybody else. A lot of people that try to sound like other states. I just kind of sound like me. I love bounce music, so I make a lot of bounce music. But you don't really, mess with a lot of stuff I put out, or like a lot of, like I said, I make bounce music. So if you're not really familiar with the bounce music, it might not hit you at first, But the more you listen to it and you actually listen to what I'm saying, you'll catch on.
Okay. So I've had this conversation as well with EB when she came on the Rawrrzone. Shout out to EB Marie. If you were here a year ago for my birthday episode, now that was a fun time. Make sure you check out that interview. But Minnesota is not always the first place people think of when it comes to hip hop, or just music in general. How do you feel you're helping put St. Paul and the state on the map?
Just not being in one spot. Like I said, I do music all over. You know, Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota, North Carolina. I just did a show in Houston. You know, so I'm just trying to be worldwide. That way, you know, everybody can know like Minnesota really got some talent. Ain't just French that Minnesota, you know.
So we know that there's gems like you coming out of St. Paul. Who else are we missing out on?
Shoot.
Who you working with that we don't know about?
Right now, shout out to my guy Six the Prophet. I'm about to be working with him sometime soon. Who else? Reed Briggs. Shout out to Reed Briggs. He go crazy. Mac D, he go crazy. It's a lot of people that go crazy, you know, in St. Paul. You got to tap in because they actually doing something.
Okay. How has the Midwest hustle shaped your approach to navigating in this industry?
It's really showing me that grind I got to put out there. Like, if you don't grit grind, you want this, you're not going to get nowhere. No one's going to want to hear nothing you put out or anything. So, like, right now, you see how I be grinding, and, you know, I got a team behind me that be grinding, you know, for me. So I was able to, you know, get connections like to you. That way we're able to get bigger platforms, and everybody, you know, can know who I am and just know what we're about in general.
Okay. So when creating the music, right? What's it like going through the process of recording with you?
It's really not that hard. I'm kind of, so me personally, when I'm doing this, you know, when I'm coming up with a song, I don't really rap. I just kind of rap it, and then I repeat it enough where I have it down packed. So by the time I'm ready to go to the studio, I'm not in there long. I don't like wasting nobody's time. Time is money, and I'm already paying for studio time. You know, so I just go in there and do what I can, you know, do within a couple of minutes, and then come out and let the engineer do what they need to do. So it's really not a long process with me. I do a couple of songs with an hour.
Are you already coming with the beat, or do you have like a specific process of trying to get everything together?
I'm prepared with the beat. I already bought all that. No YouTube beats. We ain't got to search for it or nothing like that. I already got what I need. There, I already put it up when I get there.
Okay. If you had to pick 3 artists that you would say you get your sound from, who would it be? And it could be anything independent as well.
That's a good question.
Thank you. I do this thing.
That's a good question because honestly, I feel like I don't really get my sound from anybody. Like I said, I feel like I just sound like me. I try to at least sound like me.
Like, I know you got an E40 type of bounce beat, but I know it's more than the down south vibe when it comes to you.
I'm just kind of all over. Like I said, I really like bounce. I really just like it.
Okay.
And really, like when I'm making music, I don't just random songs. I listen to the beat. Whatever the beat tells, you know, to me, I'm rapping about. So I let the beat talk.
I'm sorry, repeat that?
I let the beat talk to me. So whatever the beat is saying to me, that's how I come up with my music inspiration.
Okay. Why do they call you Coop Smoove?
Just one smooth guy. My last name Cooper. So building it up, Cooper. Everybody just call me Smooth.
Are you as smooth as they say that as your name is?
Yeah, gotta be. Yeah, I'm
Listen,
pretty.
listen, Katie, we gotta be careful with that because if I take him to New York, he's gonna be a whole problem. She's looking at me in the dim. I'm sorry about that. I was looking at your catalog, right? And how do you feel your you've evolved as an artist just within your? Because I see even though you said 5 years, your releases showed at least from 2023.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel your sound changed from "Hooked on You" to "Get Active" to the track that Katie sent me yesterday in my inbox?
I feel like on the iPhone a lot. From Hooked on You, that was just something I be just. Like I said, I like certain beats, so like that beat was just really dope. So I kind of just came up with that vibe, but I really grew as an artist over the time, just doing stuff and being outside, getting life experiences.
What's been the biggest challenge you faced as an independent artist, and how have you pushed through it?
Really, just probably getting heard, just getting more fans and views, stuff like that. Like it's easy to share something on Facebook and have a couple of people share some stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
now I'm learning that I have to really invest in stuff and just make some stuff and just throw it out there and everybody's gonna share it. I gotta really put money behind my get promo and all this other stuff. And, just make sure that thing I'm trying to do is worth it. So just
Okay. Um, with that being said, how has it been to have a powerhouse like Real Deal Entertainment being able to back you uh on your journey?
been real easy actually. They pick up all the slack that whatever I'm not able to do, they're able to do it for me. So it really worked. Now I ain't really guys make music and show up and perform. So long as I go out, and make sure I'm making them look good and I'm looking good, we all want to.
How did you end up meeting Katie?
Um, through my cousin Willie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was there a moment you ever felt like quitting, and how did this? What kept you going?
Uh, uh, yeah. I started high school at a time I kind of for a second, but I really couldn't stay away from the music because every time I like home music, I'm like, man, I always want to on a song. So every time I hear any old stuff, I can make it better. So I don't know, I always get stuff, even when I want to stop
Hold on.
doing it.
Yeah, sweetie, get closer to the mic. I'm sorry, it kind of cut off for a little bit, so couldn't hear what you said.
I was saying that pretty much a lot of self motivation. There was a point in time in life that I stopped music for a second, but I couldn't step away from it because I kept hearing it. So it was just really motivating me to do it. So I'm real passionate about it. It's just even when I want to step away from it, I can't get away from it.
Okay.
The next track is called "How You Feel," about me and featured Young Nook, Lil Flips artist. Me and him got an EP coming out soon. Don't know the exact date yet. Still working on that, but it's gonna be real soon. We call it the other guys. Gonna be a lot of slappers on there. So make sure y'all tune in.
Back on Welcome to the Rawrrzone on Pulse 82.3 FM, the Evening Rush Radio Network, and our website, www.rawrzonenyc.com. We are here with St. Paul's own Coop Smoove in the motherfucking building.
Hey.
So, my girl Katie here told me that you performed with Finesse 2 times in Houston. You here getting on that big level, dog. You on that big boy time, dog. How'd it feel?
It felt good. It felt good, you know. Rocked out real quick before he came out, did his thing. So, you know, it was smooth. It was a different vibe, though, you know, but I still got the crowd going.
Oh, man. What was your favorite part of that night?
Just being able to open up for Finesse 2 times. That was dope. I just feel like, you know, we traveled a long way from Minnesota all the way to Houston. We drove out there in the spring. You know, although people know, like, really dedicated about this, you know, really here to show out. So I went up there and showed up and showed out, and it felt good. You know, after I seen, you know, who was rocking with me, it just, I really like performing. So anytime I perform, it's a good time.
Okay. So, as a creative, we have to do things to keep us in our creative zone, meaning self-care, just so we don't get overwhelmed and we forget, you know, what made us love what we do. Outside of what we do as musicians and journalists and whatnot, what keeps you grounded to keep doing this?
Much just looking at all the stuff that I've done, like my whole body of work. I don't know, like I said, I'm self motivated.
Okay.
Just I don't know. Like I said, I try to outdo myself and get better every time I do another song. So really motivate myself.
How do you stay connected to your supporters and your community?
Just be doing little festivals and stuff, you know, trying to reach out. The interviews I can do or podcasts I can reach out to, you know, just local people that started to do their stuff. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. What is the most craziest or memorable moment you experienced as an artist?
Craziest moment I experienced as an artist was we trip out to North Carolina. So we had 2 shows. Well, we were supposed to have 2 shows back to back. But when I pulled up to the venue, there was no one there. So we just did a show in front of nobody. But I was real humbling for me. But even though there was nobody there, I still gave it 110%. And dude, Fortune was rocking with me, so that's really all that matters. At least I made somebody happy that day.
Okay. Katie said you did a show on Friday. Where did we go? Who did we perform with? What's the vibe?
Oh man, we just came from Bismarck, North Dakota. Shout out to Minnesota Lean Water. We did a show out there. Shout out to 50 Tymes, he was there. Six the Prophet, he was there. They rocked out, and all the other artists that came from Bismarck, they did their thing. But yeah, we rocked out. It was fun.
Okay. That sounds like fun. Katie, you need to like help me get a bus or something to come down there. You know, I gotta see all of your peoples perform now. Unless you're gonna just bring them up to New York, that's even better. Save me a bus trip. But So I got this little segment here, right? It's like a little rush lightning round. I got you. So we'll just set up a show, a New York versus Minnesota show.
Alright.
Get you bring your people, I bring mine. The way that Katie's nodding her head right now, she's actually contemplating this, so I feel kind of proud right now. But we have a little rush hour lightning round. Just some questions for Coop that it might. If you relate to him, I'm so sorry. I might put him on the spot, but it's okay though. It is the Rawrrzone. But got a little 15 questions. Let's see how you answer it. Let's start something easy, right? What's the first thing that Coop Smoove does when he's on the wake up?
Shit. Wash my face and brush my teeth. And then roll
Okay,
up.
that works. That works. What's your go-to food spot at St. Paul?
Hooks.
What's it called?
Hooks, chicken and fish.
Okay. Why?
If you got some banging chicken.
Ooh. Katie, you gotta give me the Instagram for it so we can post it here. What's your favorite rapper growing up?
E40.
Okay. One artist you would drop everything in the world to collaborate with.
Probably E40.
That works. Sneakers or slides?
Sneakers.
Do you agree with people wearing socks with slides?
Yes. Because I wear socks with my slides.
Does pineapple go on pizza?
Oh.
He said no, right? Good.
Oh.
Thank God, because then you and I would fight. Because pineapple is weird. Fresh Prince or Martin?
Martin.
You in the studio? Are the lights low or all the way lit?
That's a good question. It really don't matter, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, it really don't matter. Difference.
What's the last song you had on repeat?
Last song I had on repeat. Ooh, that's a good question. Last song I had on repeat was probably my song, Get Active.
Okay. By the way, that Get Active is on all digital streaming platforms. We're gonna throw that into the mix too. Dream city to perform in.
That's a good question. New York.
You mean Katie Stewart? Wait, Katie, we gotta get him over here now. Now I'm determined. What is one thing people would be surprised to know about you?
Ooh. I don't know. I guess that I got a quarter white in me.
You got a what?
I'm quarter white.
What's a quarter wife?
No, quarter white.
Oh, you're a quarter white.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. If you weren't doing music, what would you be doing?
Still working. Money.
You said still working and what?
I just still be working to get money, working a job.
Could Minnesota get that money? Favorite bar you ever wrote?
Oh, that's a good question. Great question. I wrote something about it. Ooh. I couldn't even tell you, to be honest with you. I got so many.
We need one. The masses need one.
Yeah, that's a great question. Let's see. Yeah, that's really hard.
Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Si se puede.
Okay, let's see. I said, Oh, I said that's not balling on you little niggas cover Cambridge, but I ain't wanna be like Mike. I got two bitches fucking each other. They must be dykes. They know that I'm one of a kind. I've been lit like Sean Paul. Just give me the light.
Hey, hey. Okay, I like that one. I like that one. I like that one. Okay, uh who's the first person you play a new track for after you put it up? After you create it?
I'll probably send it to my team, real deal. First, they're the first people that really hear anything.
Okay. TikTok or Instagram?
I guess IG.
Why?
I don't know. I don't TikTok, so I don't have
I
a
don't
TikTok.
I don't blame you. It's hard to get into it sometimes.
Yeah,
Mics or money? What matters more?
you said mics or money?
Mm-hmm. Is it about the bars or is it about the business more?
Ooh, a little bit of both. I mean, you can't have really one without the. Well, you can't have one without the other, but I don't know. I'm really in it for both.
Okay. If you had to, if I was a record label and you had to pitch yourself for a $50,000 advance and you only had 60 seconds to do it, how would you do it?
I would do it like this. Like, look, I'm the hottest thing smoking right now since fish grease. Hot. You ain't know you better tap in. Cause if you miss this wave, you gonna shoot. That 50,000 could have been 100,000. You gonna miss it if you don't jump on this wave, yo. But look, just trying to make something out of nothing. Y'all ready to rock with me? I'm ready to work. Hard working and I don't give up. So whatever y'all trying to do, I'm ready to win. Man.
He said, hotter than the fish grease. Look at that. Look at all of that. Okay.
Yeah.
You handled that all cool and smooth. Okay, now we understand why you Coop Smoove.
Yep.
Look at
Yep.
that. No, he ain't break a sweat or nothing. Love it. I love it. Now, at the end of the night, right? If you had to perform at a major sporting event, so we got the Super Bowl, we got WrestleMania, and we got the NBA All Stars game. Who are you Where are you performing at, and who are you representing?
Probably Super Bowl.
You probably what?
Super Bowl. We rep Super Bowl.
Okay, and who are you repping?
What do you mean?
Listen, not everyone actually goes for the home team advantage. I've come to notice. Like, I've seen people actually rep it. They'll be from New York and they want to rep, like, Pittsburgh. So,
No, we rep the Vikings all day. If the Vikings going, we repping them. If they ain't going, then I don't know.
what song are you performing?
I'm outside.
Ooh, okay. What's next for Coop Smoove?
Um, Actually, we supposed to be coming out to New York on the 6th of June. So,
Oh, birthday weekend.
more shows up there.
Okay,
Um,
dope.
the EP, me and Young Nuck, Lil Flips art, we got an EP drop. That's in the works. Other than that, do some more shows, creative, and keep dope music.
Tell me more about this collaborative EP. What kind of vibe are you going with for this go around?
I don't know, man. It's kind of stuff on the really, got stuff to vibe to. We got stuff to trap to. We got stuff to fight. Whatever you want to do. Got a little bit.
I'm sorry, sweetie. Can you repeat that because you kept chopping up.
Uh, all around. We got a little bit of stuff to vibe to. We got stuff to fun.
Huh?
We got stuff you can vibe. Stuff you can trap. We got stuff to fight. We got stuff to fight. Y'all.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear nothing. You just kept chopping up. That's why I was trying to come closer. Can you go again, hun? I'm so sorry.
Okay. I was saying that our EP is kind of all over the place. We got some trap music. We just got a little bit. So,
A
whatever
little
you
bit of what?
got a little bit of everything for everybody.
Okay.
So whatever your purpose
Uh,
is for you. When you want trap music, we got trap music. We got smooth music. We got want to get pumped up to it. You got some of that too.
how did you two get together for this collaboration?
Um, I actually reached out to homeboy Dale. Yeah, I'm with him. Um, I was trying to get in touch, get a song to a flip, but I kind of networked with Young Nook. So we got stuff in the making. About to have a little flip on the track. So it's
Yeah.
all coming.
Is Cordell also the same videographer for Underdog?
No,
Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry, I was also reading what Katie was saying. If you had to change something about your journey to music, what would it be?
I'd have harder. I'd have been investing myself.
You what? I'm sorry.
I'd have been investing myself a long time ago.
I get that. I definitely get that. Trust me. I think because we like I was making the joke. We're both 92 babies. Like we kind of got stuck with that. Like they told us we could do everything we wanted, and then we kind of hit the pandemic, and the people that were like our generation kind of got asked out, and when they should have invested in themselves, they didn't. So I definitely understand that. But Smoove, I can't wait to get you to New York. Your music is really dope. I think you're a dope individual, and I think Katie's got a lot of problems on her hands because we're gonna take you everywhere. But for I think they will like it because um um so shout out to Katie McD in the back room right now. But yeah, I do think that they would like Coop Smoove music because who doesn't like that music that you want to bounce and vibe to? We're also in the summer era, the summertime where you want to have that drop top down. You want to be cruising on the bridge. And Coop definitely have that music that would do that. Um, that's why I had asked, how is it something that you would get used to? And I could understand now, like, based on what the music industry looks like, that would be something you would need to get used to. But if you're an old head, I'm not saying like we're old, but if you going up with the boom bap and you going up with the original hip hop, you would still like what you're listening to when you listen to Coop, because it's a reminiscent sound. So I would just say keep doing what you're doing. Don't change your lane or your style just to appease anyone, because in the end of the day, the same way we bringing back the 90s clothing and we bringing back 90s-esque type of things, it's boom bap and cruise music and bounce music is slowly making their way back too. Because I'm tired of this fucking drill shit, my God. So it has to come back. But for everyone who wants to find you, gets to know your music more, where can they find you, love?
You can find me on all platforms, man. Coop Smoove, Smoove with a V. Instagram, Coop Smoove 92. That's where you can reach me at. If you want to do any shows, any features, just hit me up on Instagram, Coop Smoove 92, or you can reach out, to my peoples, Katie, Real Deal ENT. Reach out to them, and they'll get to me, and we can make something happen.
Man, so this was a dope episode of Welcome to the Rawrrzone. Thank you guys for supporting, always being there for us, being patient for the days we have the hiatuses, but we're always grateful. Remember, find us on our website, www.rawrzonegyc.com. Catch us on Puso 82.3 FM. Catch us on the Evening Rush Radio Network. We're looking for our performers for the Road to the Give Back at Single Hall. We're fighting cancer with music. 3 performers will be chosen for our main Give Back concert this fall for the Sarcoma Foundation of America and Mount Sinai Pediatrics. Y'all know where to email. Guys, promote your music. You know what the deal is. We got interviews, radio promotion, website promotion, playlisting. We're here. We're back. We want to give back to the independents. So catch this episode and more. And from myself and our awesome guest here, Mr. Coop Smoove, I'm going to replay that Underdog video right now. This is Welcome to the Rawrrzone.
Hey, V, line them up.
Smoove.
Hey, yo, Lester here, baby.
It's Coop.
You come at the king, you best not miss.
You can count me in, but you cannot count me out. I'm getting to that money, ain't no doubt. But you know what I'm about. Talking about that money, large amount. I'm getting to that paper, I'm in route. Yeah, you know what I'm about. You can count me in, don't count me out. I'll be getting to that money, ain't no doubt. But you know what I'm about. Talking about that money, large amount. I've been getting to that paper, I'm in route. Yeah, you know what I'm about. Yeah, I'm all about De Niro. I be stepping on these niggas on my way to the Euro. Ice cold, bitch, I feel like Sub-Zero. I ain't Captain Saberho, I ain't tryna be no hero. But I'm Jack Sparrow, dressed in all black apparel. Mr. Pistol in the party, yeah, I keep a double barrel. Hit on the riddle, I ain't playing by no little. Type to pop up with the Roscoe, what's your job? Agent Zero. Play the night shift with the tweakers and the weirdos. Like the Dungeon Family, who the people in my window. I see some shots, guarantee these niggas get low. Get the stretch and shit like I just put up in a limo. Had to switch it up so you know it's back to flip mode. Get my grind on till my pockets feel like Lizzo. Now I'm broccoli going crazy, I'm a schizo. Never number 2, but I always been the shit though. Think they understand, I'm the nigga with a plan. On a mission for the bands, I'm just saying, put that money in my hand. Damn, on my mind 100 bands. I'm a jug, I'm a scam, that's a nigga's Uncle Sam. Now do the math, anyway, first you last. Ricky Bobby and his bitch shaking big, I'm going fast. Straight to that cash, cause you know I need that bag. I can't be no lazy nigga, can't be sitting on my ass. So go get that bag. Don't be no lazy nigga, don't be sitting on your ass. Now you can call me Flash, how I'm blowing through the bag. I'm doing what I want, y'all just doing what you can. You can count me in, but you cannot count me out. I'm getting to that money, ain't no doubt. But you know what I'm about. Talking about that money, large amount. I've been getting to that paper, I'm in route. Yeah, you know what I'm about. You can count me in, don't count me out. I've been getting to that money, ain't no doubt. But you know what I'm about. Talking about that money, large amount. I've been getting to that paper, I'm in route. Yeah, you know what I'm about.
I've got one more thing to say, and it'll only take me a second. I've got 2 words that I want you all to remember. They're very important. And if I leave you with anything, I'm going to leave you with these 2 words. And those 2 words are, I'm Batman.